Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am showcasing this really soft winter themed card using the winter forest cover and the fuzzy hugs from Mama Elephant. So first of all, I stamped out these images from fuzzy hugs using my Gina K Designs Amalgam ink onto some Strathmore Bristol smooth cardstock. And then I started coloring with my Zig Clean Color Real Brush markers, which I have listed below. So for those who are interested in the colors that I'm using here, you can check it out. So I will put on some music and I will be back after all the images are colored. So now that the coloring is almost done, I set it aside for a while and then I cut them out using my Scan and Cut from Brother. And then I continued on my background. So therefore I chose to use the Winter Forest cover from Mama Elephant, and I decided to die cut it twice out of some Neenah Solar White 110 pounds, so that I could lift it up a bit from the card base. And here I am fast tracking all the elements that I had to take away from this cover. I decided to leave the little holes in the trees because I just like it this way as well. So I glued them together using some Gina K Design Connect glue, and then I press it down really firmly. Making sure that all the trees were aligned. And then I continued with the rest of the background. So for the sky behind the trees, I decided to use Tumbled Gloss Distress ink and Shaded Lilac. I'm not using the Oxide inks because it's easier for me to blend really softly with Distress inks, and I wanted just that hint of color. So you cannot really see that well at this moment that there is like the blue, but when I put like the cover in front of it, it was also easier for me to see where I needed to add some more of the colors. So Tumbled Gloss is going on the bottom of my blended background and Shaded Lilac on the top. It's probably not that surprising, but of course I am taking my Fawn liquid Stardust to add some shimmer onto my background, but first I splattered some water all across. And then it's time for the liquid Stardust. As I recently also said in another previous video, it's really an addiction. Each winter scene is getting some liquid Stardust. It's just too pretty to leave it aside, so I'm splattering it around each time that I have winter scene cards or anything like that. And then I heated it for a few seconds. So next up I had to stamp out my sentiment. So therefore I took the Distress Oxide ink Tumbled Gloss because it's easier to stamp it out using the Oxide inks than the Distress inks. And it matches also the background, so therefore I chose this one to keep it really soft and light. And then I could start adhering everything onto my card base. So here I have an American size A2 card base, and I am using my permanent Pritt adhesive roller to add first my blended background on top, and then I am taking the trees and I will finish with the penguins. So to adhere everything, I am using my permanent Pritt adhesive roller and then some Fawn liquid glue, and I will do the same for the penguins. So this card is really easy to make and it's such an adorable background in my opinion. The stamp set is my favorite one from the release of Mama Elephant for September. And I just think it's so adorable. So I hope you like this card as well and the video. You can always leave a comment below and I hope to see you next time. Bye!